Hello, hello. I've got another piece of my scrap that I just do a little bit of tooling on to see what the tooling looks like and get my spacing the way I want it. This is a pretty dry piece of leather, and I wanted to show you what my Hoof and Horn leather balm can do. This is a waxy, hard waxy balm. Kind of see, like, scrape it up. I made it waxier because I wanted to be able to do more precise placement of where it goes. So yeah, it's just a really little amount is all really you need to go in there and start conditioning your leather. I use a sponge, or I'm in the works. I have sheep as well, Jacob sheep, and we shear them, and I like to use all parts of the animals. So I've been working on making little felted wool, like sponges, I guess, but not a sponge, it's felted wool. And that seems to be working out pretty good. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm using a sponge for this video. My leather balm is made from the tallow, or the beef fat from the cows that we raise and slaughter for meat for our family. And I'm right there when it happens, and I get as much fat as I can right there at the source. I take that home and I start rendering it from all of the impurities. And then I get beeswax from our neighbors over at Really Good Honey LLC. They have bees everywhere, and we get our honey from them to make our mead, and I get beeswax from them to make my leather balm. I also use as a carrier oil Fibing's 100% pure neat's foot oil, which is made from the hooves and shin bones of cattle. So essentially, I'm taking all of the byproducts of the cow and putting them back into the leather. I think that's kind of neat, and I don't know, I just like it. So anyway, that's how I make the leather balm, and this is what the leather balm does. Adds some more oils back into the leather, kind of livens it up a bit, makes that tooling really stand out. And then the beeswax is what makes it waterproof, or not proof. If you soak the leather, of course it's gonna get wet, but if it gets sprayed or something spilled on it, that's not gonna soak in, so that's always nice. I use this on all my saddles, bridles, anything leather, my work boots, just to kind of smooth it all out and make it pretty again. I think that looks really nice. Really gets into all the cracks, really makes those tooling marks pop. And like I said, this leather is super dry, but it kind of made it a little more flexible, and I just really like it. Plus I like the noise. It's a nice swishing noise after all of the banging and swearing that I do while I'm working leather. So anyway, that's my product, Hoof and Horn Leather Balm. Check me out at www.thehoofandhornfarm.com. Thanks, guys.